We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at James Bond Issue 1. This is a 2024 series from Dynamite, written by Garth Ennis, art by Rapha Lobosco, colors by Jorge Sutil, letters by Rob Steen, cover by Dave Johnson, edited by Joseph Rybrandt. I thought the cover was okay, but it's a little generic and doesn't really tell you anything about what's going on. Still, I was willing to give this book a shot. I have been very unimpressed with the James Bond books out of Dynamite. I think they were just largely boring and oftentimes made James Bond out to be a completely different character than we've ever seen before, and not in a good way. This time, however, we're into something a little different. The issue sets up this family out looking for revenge, and it takes a Garth Ennis style twist, because at first I was like, oh, we've seen this with like the Punisher before, but it went in a completely opposite direction, and it was kind of hilarious. The next time we see Bond, he is talking to Moneypenny before getting briefed on a theft of a former Soviet experimental weapon that had been recovered back in the Cold War era, and MI6 managed to perfect it. Unfortunately, somebody has stolen it and all the plans to make it work and destroyed any other evidence of its existence. So now only one copy exists, and it's in the hands of an unknown. And Bond has to talk to a former agent about what he might know about the situation. Unfortunately, it looks like there are people on his tail. And I would have to say I was very surprised by this issue. It is a bit gory, so it is a very mature reader's title, but I was very impressed with it overall. I thought the interior art was solid, better than your usual Dynamite book by a long shot, and I thought Bond was interesting. He is a bit more cold and calculating. If you like Garth Ennis' Punisher run, I think you're gonna like this, because so far this is really, really good. It's a bit steep at a price point of $5, so you might want to wait for the trade. Cover quality is really good though. It's very nice cardstock. So I am looking forward to issue 2. It's definitely a different take on Bond from what we're used to in comic books, and I mean that in a very good way. It's a much more return to form. Hopefully Garth Ennis will stay on this book after this story arc, because it is a lot of fun so far, and it definitely has a lot more action and adventure possibilities here than we've ever seen with Bond from Dynamite before. So a strong recommendation on a mature reader's title that is definitely going to be some serious action and adventure with some pretty high stakes. So we'll see how it plays out. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.